The endless road. The engine roared beneath me as I cruised down the desolate highway, engulfed by the suffocating darkness of the night. Rain battered against my windshield, distorting my view of the world outside. I tightened my grip on the steering wheel, the rhythmic wipers failing to tame the relentless downpour. Despite the uneasy feeling gnawing at my gut, I pressed on, determined to reach my destination before the night swallowed me whole. My headlights pierced through the thick veil of rain, revealing only glimpses of the endless road ahead. Each flash of light illuminated a desolate stretch of asphalt, surrounded by an eerie void. There were no signs of life, no other vehicles to be seen. It was as if the world had vanished, leaving only me and the relentless storm. The rhythmic thumping of rain on the roof and the hypnotic hum of the engine were the only sounds that kept me company. But as I continued driving, a strange sensation settled upon me, like a prickling chill creeping up my spine. It felt as though I was being watched, observed by unseen eyes hidden within the shroud of darkness. A flicker of movement caught my attention, and my heart skipped a beat. I glanced in the rearview mirror, but there was nothing there, just the vacant road disappearing into the void. My imagination, fueled by exhaustion and isolation, must have been playing tricks on me. I shook off the uneasy feeling and kept driving. Minutes turned into hours, and the storm showed no signs of abating. The landscape remained unchanged, an infinite stretch of asphalt, surrounded by an impenetrable abyss. Doubt began to seep into my mind. Had I somehow strayed from the familiar route? I glanced at the GPS on my dashboard, but the screen was blank, the device as useless as the darkness beyond. A sudden flash of lightning illuminated the road ahead, and my heart leaped into my throat. There, standing in the middle of the highway, was a figure, a spectral silhouette amidst the storm. I slammed my foot on the brakes, skidding to a halt mere inches away from the mysterious shape. My breath hitched in my throat as I stared at the figure, drenched in rain, facing away from me. My mind raced with questions. Who could it be? What were they doing out here in the middle of nowhere at this ungodly hour? Summoning my courage, I called out to them, my voice drowned by the relentless rain. The figure remained motionless, unresponsive to my pleas. With a shaky hand, I reached for my door handle, intending to investigate further, but a sudden gust of wind slammed my car door shut, trapping me inside. Panic welled up within me as I fumbled with the handle, but it refused to budge. The figure finally turned, slowly revealing its face. Hollow, sunken eyes stared back at me, devoid of life. My heart pounded against my ribcage as I realized the horrifying truth. It was not a person standing before me, but a spectre, a ghostly apparition beckoning me into the abyss. The figure began to glide toward my car, its movements defying the laws of nature. Terror consumed me, squeezing the air from my lungs. I frantically turned the key in the ignition, the engine roaring to life. But no matter how hard I pressed the accelerator, the car refused to move, as if held captive by an unseen force. The ghostly spectre drew closer, its eyes burning into my soul. In a final act of desperation, I flung open the car door, abandoning the sanctuary of my vehicle. Rain soaked my clothes as I stumbled onto the asphalt, blindly running away from the nightmare pursuing me. Time lost all meaning as I raced through the darkness, the sound of my own ragged breath drowning out the storm. But no matter how far I ran, the relentless pursuit continued, the ghostly figure always one step behind. Exhaustion consumed me, and I collapsed to my knees, gasping for breath. The spectre loomed over me, its face inches from mine. In its empty eyes I saw the reflection of my own fear and despair, and in that moment I knew I had become a permanent resident of the endless road, condemned to roam its desolate expanse for eternity. As the darkness swallowed me whole, my last thoughts echoed through the void. Beware the roads that stretch forever, for they hold secrets that no mortal should ever uncover.